guys. All right. 38 weeks and 3 days pregnant. So, yep, I feel fantastic still. So I have had almost no Braxton Hicks or anything today. So that's a little disappointing. I mean, it's hard. It's like funny. It's like, how can you complain about not having cramping? But, at this point, you kind of want it a little bit because things are happening. But I did start having some. They kind of picked back up the last 3 hours or so. I've had more. The only thing that's bugging me today are my feet are so dang itchy. Ugh. And it's because of the swelling, because my feet swell so bad, you guys. It's so hot. And it's like, if I have my feet up and I go to bed at night and I wake up in the morning and my ankles are totally normal. Like, everything looks normal. And then I go out and I do anything and or I get up and I walk around the house or I play with Sophie and 20 minutes later I've got the fattest ankles known to man. So because of that, it's like my poor skin on my feet is just being traumatized by being, it's swells and it goes back down, swells, goes back down. And it makes my skin itchy and irritated. And that's my biggest complaint today is I'm just like, stop itching. So oatmeal baths help a lot. I bought that, you can buy these, it's Aveeno little oatmeal bath packets, and it's just, a natural thing, but they help. It makes my skin feel better. So, and I'm kind of, my belly's a little itchy, but I don't never scratch it. I just put lotion on it. And yeah, that's about the worst thing. It's just the itchiness, uncomfortable. So, other than that, the only other thing that's been happening is last night. This was unpleasant, but okay. So at this point in pregnancy, actually, what am I saying? At this point in pregnancy, it's been happening. But there's a lot of pressure down below, so to speak. But mine is taking on a new crazy level. So, you get this pregnant, you get this heavy of a child. It doesn't matter if your kid is measuring small or big or whatever. It's heavy, and it's pressing down on your bladder, and it makes you have to pee all the time, and sometimes it's even kind of painful. And that's all been happening to me. Just, normal thing, just something to deal with when you're pregnant. But I don't know if Grayson's just slipped down just super low, or if he's changed the position a little bit or what. But now it's like if my bladder has anything in it at all, instead of just being like, oh, I need to pee, or oh, it's a little uncomfortable, it literally hurts so bad that I can hardly walk. And so during the night, and this just started happening kind of yesterday, it was just weird. But during the night, oh my gosh, you guys, I would wake up and have to go potty, go pee. And I would literally get myself out of bed, which is hilarious at this point in pregnancy, and stand up, and it would be almost debilitating. It was just there was so much pressure down there, and it hurts, hurts. And I literally would have to hold onto this bed behind me and walk with the bed to the bathroom, holding it. I was like, oh no, just the pressure, and it was painful, and I just felt like I could hardly walk because there was so much pressure down there. And then as soon as I would go to the bathroom and stand back up, it's there's still a lot of pressure, and it's still I still walk funny, but it was not the same. So it was definitely having urine in my bladder. So it's almost this is how I perceive it. There's so little space left down there that adding anything to that area, like urine, makes for a very painful feeling. There's no room. There's no room down there for anything. So I think that's how I'm perceiving it. That's my guess, is I just think that there's literally no room. There's no room for my pee. So yeah. So anyway, that would happen through the night, and I'd be like, oh no, every time. And it's been a little better today because obviously I think part of it is that I just try to go to the bathroom even more often so I don't get to that point. But sometimes it's I kind of have to go to the bathroom and I'm sitting, and then I stand up, and that's when the pressure happens, so I don't know it's coming, and woo, it's crazy. Okay, other than that though, so yeah, just crazy pressure down there. The pressure down there is definitely increasing. And besides the having to pee thing and that pressure, there's a lot of pressure down there regardless. A lot of pressure down there. Not I need to really push or anything, but really don't know how to describe it. But it's just a lot of pressure. I keep using that word. That's going to be the blog title, is pressure. So, but anyway, like for example, I was giving Sophie a bath in like the middle of the day just because, and we have a little like flat step stool thing that we sit on when we're giving her a bath so we can sit next to her and, like, while she's in the tub. So I was sitting on that and I was kind of like leaning forward. And it was just like a lot of pressure. Like I was literally like, and it occurred to me that the way I was sitting and the way the stool was, it was almost like a birthing stool. And that I was kind of in that type of position. And it was just so much pressure. But here's the thing I did today. So over the last week and so stuff, whenever I'm feeling pressure or having the Braxton Hicks or any of that stuff, you know, I just kind of like breathe through it and deal with it and blah, blah, blah. But today, for the first time, I was kind of like telling myself I would open myself up to it, which sounds corny, but I just was like, okay. I would just like focus through the discomfort, focus through the pain, and I was like taking it, like kind of like when I had Sophia and I didn't have any like, you know, pain medication, and I knew I just had to, you know, birth her, and so I was opening myself up to it, and I'm trying to just help my body open up. And like I said, it may sound cheesy to some of you, but I know it worked for Sophia when I was actually having her. So I figured, hey, why, you know, I can help focus my body and tell my body to relax and just open up, you know, to this birth experience. So that's what I was doing today. So today, whenever I felt that pressure when I was on that little stool, instead of being like, ooh, we're trying to reposition, I was like, open up. And I was just imagining, you know, my cervix just opening up and letting everything happen. so that was what I was doing, you guys. I was kind of doing that type of focus right there. Yeah, so I think I'm at the point, I was definitely kind of tensing up and avoiding it this last week or so, but now I'm just trying to kind of look at it in a different light, you know? So, yeah. And other than that, I think I'm going to make that Wiggles concert on Saturday. You know, Lord knows. I feel like when I do finally go into labor, it may be really fast. Now, it may not. You know, I could have the craziest long labor and be annoyed. But I feel like when it finally happens, it's going to be quick. So, I don't know. I guess my thought is like, if I just randomly go into labor tomorrow, probably won't make, you know, like it's, that's it. But I think, I don't know, I'm just going to try to make that Wiggles concert so I can see the joy on Sophie's face when she gets to see them. I think it'll be awesome. It's at 12:30 because we're going to the daytime show. So, yeah. And after the Wiggles concert, everything's off. I'm going to be like, get out, Grayson. Let's do this. So, anyway, so that's it. That's my update for today. Besides my feet, which are itching. And look at how poofy. Oh, you see that poofiness? It's ridiculous. So, I'm also going to go try tomorrow. I'm going to see if Sophie can go spend the day at her grandparents' house. And if she can, I will try to do a another Operation Baby video. Let you guys kind of know like the final things for the room and the last little bits of stuff we did to get ready. And no promises, but I'm going to try. And so, because that would be nice. I'd like to have one for myself too. But anyway, that's part of my plan is to do that. But anyway. Alright, so that's it, you guys. And remember, no news is no news. So, don't worry. And I do, I forget to do this, but I will try to do the little, like, you know, on YouTube you can post bulletin updates. I totally forgot that you could do that. But I remembered today and posted one. I was like, no, baby, everything's fine. So, because I know sometimes it's like yesterday I updated in the morning and then I didn't update again until right now. So obviously, even if I know if I was watching me, I'd be like, what's going on? So, so I know that can be annoying, and I'm sorry. It's just hard because I know I've been doing different things. Like I've gone out both days and just tried to walk the baby down and, you know, help him settle in there. So. Okay, so my video got cut off, but I'll just close by saying that that's it. I pretty much finished what I was going to say anyway. That's all though, yeah. Other than that, I'm really excited. I don't feel like labor is like right around the corner, but at the same time, like I don't know how I feel. It's weird. No. Okay, but speaking of that, I'm closing the baby pool tomorrow. It's going to be closed by tomorrow night. Okay? So if you want to go and guess on the baby pool, you got to do it by tomorrow because then I'm closing it. I'll probably close it. I guess I should just pick a time. Okay, I'm going to close it at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, it's closed. The link for it's below, like always. And okay, that's it, you guys. I will talk to everybody later. And the only other thing I wanted to add is that I kind of made peace with the big baby thing. I guess it's never really bothered me. It was just kind of like one of those things where it was just in addition to everything else. But for some reason, it just doesn't really bother me at all. Like, I don't know why. I'm just not worried about it. And I'm not even trying to be brave or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like it's not that big a deal and that he's not going to be that big. And I don't know. I just feel like it's fine. Like, I can totally do it. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not even just trying to be cool. Like, I'm really not worried about it, which is good. So, yeah. All right. That's it, guys. I will talk to everybody tomorrow. All right. Bye.